Hello, everyone, and welcome to AIW's The Card is Going to Change, brought to you by Smart Mark Video. Angelo's Pizza. Make sure you try the award-winning Angelo's Pizza on Madison Avenue in Lakewood, Ohio. And Jack Prince. For all your printing, logo, sign, graphic, and apparel needs, check out Jack Prince at jackprince.com.
That's JAK Prince.com.
So we're in Chicago, Illinois.
You're not even gonna do the real intro, dude? Welcome to another
we got
edition.
Steve Guy that's gonna edit.
No, we're not gonna do it. I'm not fucking doing that. Here we are with another fucking edition of The Card is Going to Change with a very special guest.
Well, we got a couple special guests here, but we got one important. We got
I can't believe you thought we were gonna do an additional recording session just to get an introduction.
Yeah, that's quite ambitious.
Hey man, we got a professional operation going on here.
No, we fucking don't, dude.
This is the third time we recorded, by the way.
Well, yeah, because I'm fucking half asleep.
No.
You woke me up.
No.
I'm in a fucking Las Vegas fake-ass diner, dude.
Yeah, this is the Golden Nugget in Chicago, Illinois. We're here with AIW Tag Champ Gringo Loco.
Allegedly.
Sub.
Allegedly, we are on the north side of Chicago. John Thorne is safe and in good hands.
We're here with Weird Body.
Oh, what's up?
And we're here with AIW Triple Crown former champion.
Grand Slam. Get your
Grand
accolades.
Slam. He's a tournament champion. Held every title except for the women's title.
He might have held it. I don't know.
He might have one of these.
What's up, guys?
It's Michael Paris, DJ Foreign Objects, DJ Z of Impact TNA Wrestling.
This
Yeah,
is like
what's
the
up,
third
guys?
time that I fucking we recorded this. You just stole all my fucking cut-ins, dude.
I'm trying to get through this to get to the other side.
Yeah, we should probably mention that this is the third time we've attempted to record this.
Well, we're taping in a diner, and you can tell your Freddie Blassie joke right now.
Oh, yeah, this is totally
Why are you
breakfast with
taking all the
Blassie.
fucking thunder out of everyone's fucking stuff?
I'm trying to run through the script here.
There ain't no fucking script. You're really just fucking ruining everything, dude.
Yeah, splice it together.
No.
It's not going to sound natural that way.
Yeah, it's not gonna sound natural, dude.
Michael, welcome to the podcast here. We've known him. You're probably one of the longest.
Dude, I love when he tries to like keep it on track, dude. It's so unnatural.
Yeah. You've probably had one of the longest careers.
Michael, I've known you. Yeah.
Yeah. You probably had one of the longest reigns of being in AIW, probably. You were almost in the first year.
Yeah, you guys tried to book me one time.
But one time you didn't come because there's too much snow on the ground on a football game TV show.
It's a true story. What's that story?
Now, that story is just, you guys tried to book me, and I said, okay.
How old were you at the time?
17 or 18, I'm not sure, but how did you guys even know to book me? How did you know who I
I
was?
don't know. I don't remember.
Dave the Potato.
He was around back then?
Oh, Dave the Potato is an OG, man.
Really?
Dave the Potato found your a live journal or something.
Yeah.
And it was you with a heartogram belt buckle on.
Yeah.
And he's like, book this guy, man. He just
There's
did.
a guy tearing it up in Pittsburgh.
No, he said, book this guy. This guy just did the Turner's Hall do or die tryout Cleveland All Pro show.
Yeah,
Man.
I remember that.
Him and fucking Parmatown Gory were fucking tearing it up.
Parmatown Gory.
And I think you had just gotten, you and Gory, that was right after you got beat up by Loki and Homicide.
Yeah. That was probably what we were best known for back
Oh,
then.
did that happen at that point?
That was the day before the Do or Die Cleveland All Pro show.
No, well,
No, I think you're right. Yeah, it was.
Because I didn't know you, and I go, lift your shirt up, and then everybody laughed because you both had
Dude,
disgusting
what a
chops.
name. What a great memory. I don't know why I said name.
No, you're fine. Let's
because
just roll.
Biggins probably woke you up to fucking do a podcast too at 3 o'clock.
Well, I mean, I technically I am on my painkillers after surgery
yeah, you just
today.
got out of surgery.
Yeah, I had surgery
Let's
tonight.
talk about this. You had wrist surgery at 6 p.m., and we dragged you to a diner at 3 a.m. the same day to do a podcast.
Not my idea, dude. I have to get on a flight in 2 hours.
Well,
and Biggins is adamant about coming
Your
to a
idea
diner.
was to do a podcast Double Dare Weekend, and then you no-showed it.
Hey, man, that's fucking totally fucking reasonable.
You were sleeping in a hotel. The hotel kicked you out of the room, and you slept in the yard outside.
The yard? The grass?
The grass. It's a yard.
It's not a yard, dude. The hotel yard?
Yeah, the hotel yard.
Dude, no way. I slept in the grass.
I feel like that's a story unto itself, I'm sure, right there.
No, not really. It's not really that interesting. It was that fucking extended stay America, my ass, dude.
Yeah, extended stay is a myth because they kicked every single wrestler out at like what, noon?
Yeah, and I had no car or anything, like any way to get out of there. So I was just like, okay, and I just went and fucking laid down right in the fucking grass in front of the hotel.
In the yard.
Yeah, in the yard, and then that's why I missed our podcast session. I was sleeping in the grass.
I mean, pretty solid story though. Like I wouldn't
Double
be
Dare
mad.
Weekend was hard on me, dude.
That was hard on everyone. That was a crazy ass weekend for sure.
It was hard on me. So like I was just like, fuck it, man. I need to sleep at some point. So I slept in the grass until an AIW student came by and was like, dude, get up.
Here's your ride.
Like that's the best thing about having wrestling school. It's like also having like a bunch of fucking like it's like being like a real drunk dad and having like kids that gotta come and fucking like embarrassingly.
It's like your own personal Uber service.
Yeah, I got an Uber. They fucking gotta fucking
Pick
pep
people
me
at the
up.
airport.
Weird bodies gotta
Yeah.
fucking get me
You
together.
always ask
can
you
do
what drinks
everything.
you want at the store.
Nobody ever brings me any drinks, dude.
Should, man. They bring energy.
They
drinks.
ask you, dude, because all you want is a fucking cold Dasani water.
Yeah, cold Dasani water and a Red Bull small with ice.
Small.
Yeah, small. Depends on Double Dare. I had the largest one they made.
It's not healthy, dude.
I was tired, man.
You should have slept in the fucking yard.
I had to be awake to the podcast.
Well, that didn't happen, so you should have slept, dude.
I'm not sleeping at Mount Carmel. I'm scared.
What? It's the house
Wait.
of God, dude.
That'd probably be the safest place. Yeah.
What are you
What?
scared of?
I don't know. Let's get back on topic here.
Okay, let's drive the track, dude. Let's drive it.
Driving the train.
See how this goes.
So you missed the first show because there was your driver thought there was too much snow.
I'm gonna splice in all three of the ones we recorded, and that's gonna be a hell of a fucking podcast.
Oh man.
There was snow on the field of the Pittsburgh Steelers game, so he said he wasn't going to drive you to Cleveland.
No, it was my godfather. I was 17 or 18. Obviously, it would be dangerous for me to drive in the snow by myself.
Dude, we
being
talked
a kid.
about this for fucking months, by the way. This guy canceled because he saw snow on the fucking field while watching the football game. He should have already been driving by the time the football game was
exactly.
No, my godfather just refused to drive me. He said, "I'm sorry, I'm not driving you to this one." Like that was it. I wanted to go,
But then I think Dave the Potato convinced us to book him the following show, which you were booked. You and the Duke were mystery competitors in a show called Night of Mystery.
solid surprises
Last
right there.
what an epic night in the history of
The
AIW.
anticipation was huge, and then you and the Duke came out.
The Duke character, based on my Uncle Mike, by the way.
I loved those Peabody shows though, like for real. Girls, Venus.
I don't even think people that listen to this even know what those were or anything about that era of AIW because
Now Peabody's
No, they
still
don't.
not
like
there.
Yeah.
it's so obscure and like fringe or
It's
fucking-
hard to watch the DVD footage back too. Just it's so dark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like it just doesn't
It's
age
like we
well.
didn't know anything about production, or we didn't know anything about anything at that point.
Speak for yourself, pal.
But you guys packed people into those places, though. I remember there being like, you
And
know,
then the guy that ran the
seas
gate
of
always said we
people.
were broke.
Yeah, I mean because we were like young, dude. Like everybody in the AIW, like at that time, like the oldest person was like 21 years old.
Yeah.
And then the Duke.
When you're, well, I don't even count the Duke. He's still really not in AIW. But like, you know, like when you're that age, like you just know like 100 people at a drop of a fucking hat. Like now, I don't even know like 7 people. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But like 21, like you could just find like 100 people to go anywhere, basically. So like you have like all these other people that know 100 people. You know what I mean? It's like here's the thing: is like we packed it, but not one of those fucking people gave a shit about wrestling.
Oh, I know, but that's what I loved about it because it was, you know, not a
Full of
typical
hot
wrestling
chicks.
crowd. Yeah,
Full of
that's what I loved
hot
about it.
regular
It
chicks.
was there was
Like,
chicks,
no,
bro.
Like
I
fucking
got numbers.
civilians, full of civilians, dude.
I want to take some of those chicks to the makeout room, bro.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
people
yeah, go ahead.
people don't know like at this fucking concert club that we used to run shows at, like they just had like legitimately a room called the makeout room with
Well,
that
like,
shitty ass neon sign.
The main floor was like where the wrestling happened, and
I
then
think it's gonna give you a whole fucking blueprint right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
But it's a
the
big part of
dressing
AIW
room-
history.
The dressing room was upstairs in like an upstairs bar, and there was all these leather couches in the makeout room.
Allegedly, John Cena laid it down on some girls
Allegedly.
I remember hearing about that.
in the
Allegedly.
makeout room when he did his rap concert there. Allegedly,
And it always seemed like it would be like Shiima.
plenty of people saw him that night.
It always seemed like Shiima and the
Weird
bunch.
body. I thought you'd pop for that one, man.
Weird body didn't care at all.
He hates me after my behavior tonight.
Like, it seemed like you and a bunch of girls were always just in that room.
Yeah.
The makeout room.
The makeout room. That was my locker
Kayfabe,
room.
bringing people behind the curtain, man.
You didn't care.
No. Hey, what was the name of that one girl? The one that she was like a valet in
Marcy.
Oh yeah. What happened to her?
She's in the CIA now.
What?
We had to remove
delete all her.
we had to
footage.
remove all, not like every. The last time I talked to her, we had to remove any fucking evidence of her ever being an AIW or being like that, because she was like joining the CIA, and that's
Crazy.
it. That's the last I heard of her.
So crazy. What about the other one? She was like skinny. She was your manager.
Oh, Madison. She's a suicide girl.
No, not that one.
Madison did torture porn, dude.
Yeah.
It's bought.
Oh wait, no, that is
Yeah, I
that
did
is
buy
who
it
I'm
once.
talking about. Madison. Yeah, that is who I'm talking
she's
about.
so- she-
I Googled her once. I'm the king of Google. And, man, some weird shit came up and I
the
bought it.
king of Google, dude. Who's got a fucking t-shirt deal, dude? The king of Google going in the Biggins fucking pro wrestling store, dude.
Well, we'll explain why I'm the king of Google on a future episode, but
Let's do it, dude. King of Google episode.
yeah,
But-
king of Google.
But those Peabody shows were crazy. There was all sorts of fucking weird shit going on.
And like, it was just like the Wild West compared to like a normal indie
But
show.
you still did not come because there was snow on the ground in a football game.
He refused to take me. I would have came.
So you finally do start an AIW. You become a tag team champion,
Virgin Slayer.
Virgin Slayer.
Sean Randy Blaze.
Yeah, shout out to Randy. Randy.
Stop that.
It's a comedian joke.
I know what it is, dude.
So, anyways, you finally become a singles guy, and you probably. How long did you work in AIW before you had any breaks? Like 6 years or something?
Breaks as in.
Well, like TNA telling you you can't work for any independents.
Oh man, that was
You worked solid. I don't
six
think you ever
years
took a
maybe.
break.
Yeah, I think 6 years.
I think once you got in, you didn't stop until TNA told you not to.
Yeah, exactly. So it was probably like 6 years, something like that.
That's nuts. And
yeah.
you brought us a ton of dudes to book.
Yeah, I was always trying to get
Bob,
you guys
dude.
like
Bob Morbe,
Moribe. That's right,
Yeah.
my Japanese brother.
all the way from Japan. What an announcement.
Hey, man, we were just learning it back in those days, you know? It wasn't like, now hailing from, it was all the way from Japan.
Yeah. Couldn't believe all the way from Japan. Now he's wrestling
We
in
thought that'd
Tequila
be-
Jacks.
We thought that'd be the
Yeah.
only one. All the way from Japan. Here's Nobutaka Morbe. The only Japanese guy we ever knew. It even said it on the flyer, dude. All
You brought
the
us a
way
man
from
named
Japan.
Samuray Del Sol, who became Kalisto.
That's
And
right.
that fucking guy still owes us $40 for a bus
Fuck.
ticket.
You're never gonna let that go.
Never let it go.
I want that fucking $40.
I want that
dude.
$40. Manny, be a man and send the money.
Oh, man.
Shots
here it
fired.
I'm gonna
Shots
start
fired.
posting unmasked pictures of that motherfucker.
is.
Oh, he's shooting now. It's breaking down.
Hey, can you fucking... I want you to make a rap song with the Macho Man and maybe Hulk Hogan called
Be a man, be a Manny. Come on,
Be
man.
a Man
Manny.
Manny.
Be a Manny. That's what it would be called.
Just honor your commitments, man, and pay back that fucking Megabus ticket.
Yeah, man.
You fucking
I
piece of
sent
shit.
the WWE locker room the proof that you owe us the money.
Motherfucker.
Cute cats though.
Fuck his cats, dude.
You better ship his cats with the $40. So, anyways, back on topic. I don't like that guy.
These are Persian cats we're talking about here.
Sell them then.
Yeah, sell them.
Holy
Sell them.
shit, dude. That took a dark turn, dude.
I get real dark with Manny, man. That guy betrayed our trust.
Dark, dude. Persians.
Okay. Plus, I don't like cats because I don't like Teddy Hart.
Oh,
That's who he got his cats from.
Oh, he got.
no.
Full circle. It all comes.
It's a
around.
circle of fucking people that I hate.
Teddy Hart's doing good, man.
Yeah, he's doing good. He's already working on that bum knee or
Dude,
bum leg.
he told me he fucking went and saw a fucking witch in the woods.
Okay,
I shared a hotel room with him for 48 hours.
Yeah, he said he
and I'm
went. and saw-
sure he stuck you with the incidentals.
Oh man, I forgot my.
Oh man, I need a coffee.
Come
forgot
on, like I paid for my own room here? Nah, that's on the promoter.
No, but you got to put that card down for those incidentals, man. Teddy couldn't do it. He said.
Oh, I didn't put nothing down.
He said, "Oh man, my card got stolen. I'm waiting for a new one from Canada. He hasn't lived in
Charge
Canada
the
in 6
coffee
years."
to $2.75, and I'm in 110.
Oh yeah, he did do some shit like that. But anyway, back
But
to.
anyways, back on topic.
I want that fucking $40, fucking
yeah,
Kalisto.
Fuck you, Manny.
Dropping real names, dude.
Fuck Manny. Manny fucking whatever. I don't know his full name. I'm sure I could find it out.
Okay, King of Google. Let's continue,
King of
dude.
Google. So, anyways, you took part in one of my favorite moments in AIW history. It will go down in one of my favorite moments in AIW history.
I have no idea what you're about to say right
You
now.
won the TPI tournament, which we can't say what the initials stood for. So then you could cash in your title opportunity at any time, almost as if you had a briefcase that had Money in the Bank with it.
Yeah.
And you cashed it in at the biggest show of the year, and you won
It wasn't really that big of a show, though, dude. That's the year Sabu brought his Dirty Crew.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Dirty Screw.
The Beast Man. But
And there was a match that brawled in the crowd, and they had a brawl over Sabu, who was just sleeping sprawled out on the floor.
shout out to drugs, man.
Shout out to the Super Genie. So, anyways,
I loved when Sabu was gonna let you come watch a movie with him
for
for
$3,000.
$3,000.
No, you had to invite him to your house, and you had to cook dinner for him for $3,000.
And he would watch a movie with you.
Any movie.
It's like fucking like Celeb VM, but like way more hardcore.
I'm sure there's somebody out there that would have paid for that
Oh, I don't think
experience.
anybody did.
And I could have seen a guy that if a guy has like an ECW tattoo, like a diehard like
Drew
that.
Taylor, the referee.
You guys just saw him, right?
Yeah, I saw him.
Thorne saw him.
I go, you still got that ECW tattoo on your calf? He said, fuck yeah, dude.
EC fucking W.
Continue your story, Biggins.
So, anyways, there was this fan, Billy Johnson. Shout out to Billy Johnson, recovering from a car crash. So, shout out to Billy. But
Way to take us real serious ride there, dude.
Billy would always come to AIW in a limousine, and then you were part of a heel faction.
A
called
limousine full of hookers. Let's fucking really throw the fucking... Let's really add the
No, for
details,
real.
dude.
They were lovely ladies that were just trying to work their way through college.
Those bitches weren't going to college, dude. They were like... They weren't even like good hookers. They were like the dirty fucking...
They
Like,
were what was around the Mountaineer, I know. So, anyways,
you know?
well, we went there that one time with Aaron.
Did you
Bauer.
got a hooker?
No, we talked about it on the podcast. It's a dirty scene around there.
I don't know, dude.
Okay,
That's where I'm from.
I know. You know how it is.
Hey, man.
I'm kind of responsible for Billy Johnson even knowing about independent
Well,
wrestling.
there you go. Well, you showed up in a limousine with Billy,
Full of hookers.
He used to just drive wrestlers by limousine. He'd pick us up at our house.
but you cheated.
For real.
was that fucking limo driver's name, dude?
Oh, yeah.
Knuckles.
Nux. That
Nux,
was it.
the limo driver.
Yeah. He would just he would pick up wrestlers and then drive them to their indie show in the
What
limousine.
a greatest thing ever.
I had Cabana in the Billy Johnson limousine once. I think
Okay,
I think he
hold on,
hated
like,
me that day.
Let's fucking take a second to describe this limousine. It ain't no fucking like, like modern limousine. It's like a straight out of 1983
It
fucking
looked like
wing,
it came
wing
directly.
antenna on the back, dude. Like,
It came directly from the movie set of Trading Places.
yeah, that's probably what I was about to say.
Listen,
actually.
nobody paid me trans back then. Somebody's offered me a free ride in a
Hey,
limousine.
man,
I'm
trans,
taking
man,
it.
That's fucking
Doesn't work.
whoever came up with that fucking idea is a fucking
Not a promoter.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
that
it
shit's
definitely wasn't a
fucking
promoter.
work, dude. You get
So-
a fee and trans, dude. Vince ain't fucking paying your trans. Dude.
So you cheat Tim
You
Downs.
know whose trans we did fucking pay though? Fucking Kalisto, and he fucking no show, dude.
Yes. Solid
man,
callback.
Manny.
Solid
Motherfucker.
callback.
So you cheat
That's why
Tim
we don't
Da-
do trans no more, man.
Yeah, you cheat Tim Donst and Johnny Gargano out of the Absolute title. And the
Fuck
crowd.
Kalisto, dude. Jesus.
The crowd.
Now I'm waking up, dude.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Now I'm fucking waking up in this fucking weird ass diner, dude. My blood is
Where's his
boiling, dude.
house? Is he around here in Chicago?
Does he live
Oh,
around?
yeah, he's on like the. Oh, he doesn't live here anymore now. He moved
if
to
did,
Florida.
I'm gonna go get that
Let's
fucking
go to
40
Florida right
bucks,
now.
dude.
It's only 16
What's
hours.
the fucking? What's this?
So, anyways, you win the Absolute title. And the crowd is chasing. The entire crowd chases you out of the building like some real
Like
old
how
school
I'm gonna
heat.
fucking chase Kalisto the next time I get SmackDown comps, dude.
And you jump in this limousine and it peels out, and the whole crowd and Johnny Gargano and Tim
Oh my
Donst
God, Kalisto still owes you guys $40.
are chasing you down a street in Lakewood, and then the title bar at the bottom just comes up with the copyright. It's like the ending of a Nitro. I love it.
Yeah, I know. I do remember that.
So it was like some NWO fucking shit, dude. Like they just fucking kidnapped Goldberg.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was excellent. That was my favorite thing in AIW. One of my favorite things in AIW ever.
Where can they buy that at, dude?
Shop.aiwrestling.com or smartmarkvideo.com.
Why you gotta do it like that with that accent?
That's my Coco Cabana accent.
All right, throw me a fucking DJZ accolade, dude.
Triple Crown champion.
Grand Slam champion. You fucked it up. This is the third episode,
The
dude.
TPI really doesn't count, man.
It counts, dude.
It counts. Grand Slam champion, held every title except for the women's title.
I might have held it.
I don't think I've gotten a shot, guys. Book it.
I'll get you one.
Intergender wrestling's cool now, man.
It's dying,
It's
dude.
fading out. Yeah.
I mean, I was never like
You're not allowed
high
to do
on
it anymore, dude. WWE doesn't let you do it anymore.
Really?
Give me another accolade, dude.
Shima Xion, the first man to ever bring us a porn star to Absolute Intense Wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh, Angelina Ash.
Yep. She was
fucking
almost
did-
my baby mama.
She did that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to get into that story, but
Okay, well, let's talk about the time.
Let's talk about the time she did the fucking porn where she had a scuba gear on.
Brazzers, dude.
she was bae for a minute.
She's still my friend on Facebook, man.
Yeah, me and her, we unblocked each other and we're friends
Oh,
again.
unblocked? Okay, let's talk about how unsafe it probably is to fuck in a pool underwater with one scuba tank.
I don't know if, people really want to hear about a girl sucking a D with the fucking...
Well, they can search for it.
I love that you
thing.
censored D, but then you said fucking right after it.
Family show, man.
It's a demented family. Yeah, if you Google it, one time a WWE superstar wanted to see it, and I Googled it because I'm the king of Google.
WWE superstar. King
And
of Google.
I found it, and I clicked it, and it killed my computer. I get a whole brand new computer.
Wow.
Angelina Ash killed my computer.
Look her up, dude. Angelina Ash. Get her on that fucking...
Brazzers.
Whatever it is you look up.
But
Fucking
yeah, she was your valet at AIW.
porn.
You've had more women bring you to AIW than I think guys, because the Godfather didn't want to come in the snow.
No, but you know what? Now that you say that, yeah, I have had a lot of like valets and managers over the years.
All self-induced or whatever. Hey, man, I got
I
this...
never booked a girl for you.
I got this with valet, She's fucking...
No, wait a minute. Maybe there was.
No, I don't think so.
No. There was that random. What are that stuff called? What's those things?
Oh, burlesque girl.
Yeah, that burlesque girl. That was the word I was searching for. Yeah,
She was real uncomfortable being a valet.
she came to my house the next day.
Whoa.
You didn't know that?
To
Yeah.
play board
I knew.
games?
I knew that.
I probably didn't remember.
You remember everything.
I didn't Google it.
You know
I'm
what I-
king of Google.
You know what I remember?
What's that?
Kalisto owes me $40.
So we were on a podcast not affiliated with us, and there was a time when you weren't allowed to work independent wrestling, which had to be weird.
Yeah, it was really weird. TNA wouldn't let us do independents if they were filming it, which every independent company like films their shit. So
Couldn't take a one.
How did you get into TNA? Let's hear.
oh yeah. I mean, I didn't know like the exact story, but from what I understand, D'Lo Brown had seen my match with Ricochet from Absolution because it was on YouTube.
Absolution 5 is available on shop.aiwrestling.com.
Yeah.
Matches up for free on YouTube, bro.
Okay, either way.
I think like the way that I even heard the story was that D'Lo and this guy Brian Wittenstein were looking at Ricochet matches because they wanted him for this X Division thing they were starting.
Yeah, 'cause that was
And-
the first year they booked outside guys. For the
Yeah. So they wanted to book Ricochet, and they searched for a Ricochet match and found the match with me. I guess I was on their radar too, but like much further down the list. Ricochet had like Dragon Gate, and they tried to book somebody else. That guy had some commitment somewhere. They just kept getting down the list, and eventually it got to me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, the guy from the Ricochet match." And
And then it became you and Demolition Smash's son.
yes, yeah, and then
Flip, right? That was your Flip did it?
no, that was a year later,
Oh,
but yeah, it was because of AIW match that I had
So
with
we got
Ricochet.
you into Impact Wrestling / TNA.
In a way, yeah.
Man, we created these wrestling industry, I think.
Okay, man. Let's fucking relax on that.
It's a joke. Please don't hate me.
It's not a joke, dude. He really feels that way. Biggins has a god complex.
Okay.
He has a god
I could see that a little bit.
Okay.
He also likes to sleep a lot.
Okay, you're the guy that sleeps in the yard at the hotel.
It's not a yard, dude. It's a fucking front
Okay, the
grass.
lawn.
Grass. Who wants a podcast the day after a fucking double shot weekend at
It was the
AIW?
second day of a double shot. It
Yeah,
wasn't.
that's what I mean.
I didn't want to do anything the third day, but the second day we're.
Oh, dude, I would have been all in on the third day. Let's get back on the fucking career of DJ ZZ Ion.
Well, we did a podcast, and the host asked us, "Who would you like to have a return to AIW?" And I said you, and he agreed. And like it was just super weird because like it was just like you were open and available, but you couldn't work our shows.
And they weren't booking you.
Yeah, that was really weird. I was just sitting at home doing nothing. And then I had moved to Washington, D.C. after that, and I was like too far away to do your shows.
But you couldn't do our independent show, but they let you go on like that oddity show, huh?
Oh, no, they didn't even know that I went on that. I
you
booked
just went on it?
I booked that myself, yeah.
You're fucking wasted, huh?
What's up, bro?
We should have went to Exit. We should have did this live from Exit.
You had no audio, though.
I know. I was telling them you wouldn't be able to hear it.
Third take, dude.
Mike Robles, Smart Market Video. I don't know if we're actually going to post this,
Oh,
but
it'll be up. This is a good episode.
What up, everybody? I don't know what time it is, like 3:30 in the morning.
It's way late.
And we're sitting here at a Golden Nugget in Chicago off Diversity.
yeah.
I'm kind of inebriated, but a lot of people are at this time of night. And
2406
yeah,
password.
thanks for checking out this podcast.
Biggins woke me up to do this, man.
He fell asleep when I put it in the parking lot.
Oh, you weren't circling the wagons?
Yeah, he just
I
circled
was
the
ready to
wagons.
circle the wagons.
Dude, circle the wagons, dude, to get that T-shirt made.
I'm gonna get that in the King of Google. So what's your recovery like?
6 weeks.
Boy, he just got out like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Like, what do you think? He's fucking Wolverine, dude?
But yeah, they put some screws in my wrist. I wrestled for like a month with this broken wrist, and turns out it was like really broken. Apparently, the bone that I broke is like the most difficult bone in the human body to heal. So,
Why don't you tell everybody how you broke
which bone is it? Because I need to know for when I'm running to Kalisto, dude.
you know what's sad is I don't even remember
it's
the
sad that
name
he's
of the
probably a
bone that I
millionaire and he
broke.
can't pay me $40. That's what's sad.
Manny. Fuck Manny.
Well, so much for that.
If I knew his last name, I'd put that on blast. I'm gonna.
Just weird body on.
What's the thing at the police station? The composite drawer? I know what he looks like.
It's just a dragon 40 years
You
later.
need to make him the eyes smaller, the nose bigger.
Dude, let's talk about DJZ, dude.
Well, finally, after what was it, a year or two?
You see how easy it is, man? Biggins goes off on a tangent, and then you say something, and he gets real serious.
Yeah.
I'm an anchor. I'm a podcast host. So what was it, like a year or two? You couldn't do indies?
Yeah, something like that. But then
And
when
then we had that real awkward show where we couldn't put you on the DVD,
yeah,
and Robo still taped.
Yeah, because you did like an illegal booking.
yeah,
Are
like,
we allowed to talk about that?
I mean, it doesn't matter now, but TNA didn't allow us to be on DVDs of other independent companies.
You weren't even allowed to do indies at that time.
No, at that point I could do indies, but I couldn't do an
be
indie
taped.
if it was taped, and every indie tapes. So yeah, basically I couldn't do any.
So Robos
indies.
did a little kayfabe shooting at ringside with a hidden camera, quote,
Yeah.
quote unquote.
GTV, dude.
Yeah. RTV, Robos Television.
But the thing is, I was flying under the radar so much at that point that like I probably could have just done it and nobody would have noticed.
Well, we told people to put it on YouTube, and then we ended up putting it on YouTube. So
Yeah, and nobody knows, of course.
that was such a weird time because, like you were saying, you weren't getting booked, but that we couldn't book you, so it's just weird.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is I think like this year has been my favorite year, like of me and AIW, like the matches I've had,
for sure.
the shows. I think
Somehow
for
one
sure.
day you just showed up and you're like, I'm a luchador now. And you fucking tear up.
Hey man, fucking, I'm a luchador. I got
'Cause
these guys.
We've gone through every phase. We went through the baggy,
We went through the him phase.
Dude, I have gone through a lot of phases.
We went
I'll
through
say
the
that.
fucking goth
male
phase.
model, the Filipino model,
Yeah,
Oh,
the
fucking
Virgin Slayer,
Michael Monte Carlo, dude.
the
Michael
afro.
Monte Carlo. You've done a lot of stuff with Facade. Like, cause he kind of broke in with you guys. You helped train him.
Yeah.
And like you hit the road a lot with him.
You train?
No, I didn't help train him. He was like the class right
I
after
misread
me.
Wikipedia, brother.
But I mean, I definitely feel like I've probably taught him more than like
Okay,
most.
so we're in Taylor, Michigan, and Shiima and I are always up to mischief. We decide to befriend the old security guard, like the Barney Fife of the Red Roof Inn in Taylor, Michigan.
Yeah.
And this guy pulls us aside and goes, "Who the fuck is Laces?" And we're like, "What do you mean Laces?" Facade has been tagging this entire hotel, and Facade's
like a fucking child, and not even with fucking spray paint, with fucking like Sharpie markers,
not a
dude.
Sharpie marker, a paint marker.
Whatever, dude. It's a fucking glorified
But
Sharpie, dude.
Facade's tagging is so bad, and it's like his handwriting is so bad.
He's got Tagger fucking fonts, dude.
Yeah.
He's got
Well,
Tagger
it's the old
fonts
man
on that
Barney
fucking-
Fife.
I like his tag.
But this is right when he first started tagging.
Oh man, Facade's gonna have Biggins' fucking
Oh,
head,
he's gonna
dude.
text me because he got mad about.
Comic Sans.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Facade is an awesome tagger, but back in the day, he was still rough around the edges. Sorry, Laces. So anyways, this Barney Fife security guard comes up to me and Shiima and goes, "Who the fuck is Laces?" Because to him, the Facade looked like Laces. And this guy he has like a nightstick. He's roaming the hallways, creeping while you're sleeping in this hotel, looking for the bomber, Michael, the bomber Facade.
Like, who the fuck is Laces, dude?
I still call him Laces to this day.
His pay envelope has never not said Laces.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Everybody that was around from that area, or like that era, only knows him as Laces.
Laces? We got to give you a podcast bonus?
These fucking Lucha guys, man.
They're hard to deal with, man, these Lucha guys.
Yeah, you turned us into this Lucha
man.
world. It's rough, dude.
It is a rough world, man.
I feel like they want to bully us. Like,
because we're
gringos, dude.
There's a real like weird macho aspect. You could probably explain this better, but they don't know independent wrestling. Like Lucha independent wrestling is its own world in a lot of places. Like Skyday Jr., Bandolero, when I brought those guys around, they had no idea what AIW was. Like, they don't know any, like, big indie stuff. What did you say? They didn't even know who, like...
Yeah, so Skyday Jr. and Billy Starr were on the way to Cleveland, and they don't know anything about indie wrestling. And I was like, yeah, you know, everybody's passed through here once or twice in their career. You know, like Dean Ambrose and, like, Seth Rollins. They're like...
Seth Rollins, like, 13 times.
Yeah, man. They're like... Yeah, we don't know who they are. I showed them.
They don't even know WWE guys.
I showed them pictures. They're like, yeah, that's nice that he has a belt, but we don't know who they are. So and we were in shock.
That don't know anything about AIW, but they know at least Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, we were blown away by that, to say the least.
It's like a whole different world, man. It's like it's so crazy.
And there's some really talented guys in that world, but it just doesn't translate sometimes.
You can't escape that bubble.
Yeah,
got us in the thick of it now, dude.
Well, I mean, I think I got you kind of out of it now. Like we've kind of we
because a lot of them said, Cleveland ain't for me, man. That's a quote. Cleveland ain't for me because it's a 5-hour car ride.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they just
Laredo Kid, man, he's gonna eventually become the Cleveland Kid. He loves Cleveland.
He said he's an AIW talent now.
He says he wants to be our Rey Mysterio Jr. That's a direct quote.
That's pretty awesome, though. That's great.
He's pretty good, man. Laredo Boot Camp.
Oh, he's so serious with that too.
You ever see him flipping those fucking tires?
Oh yeah, I was
Live,
very impressed. Very impressed. Follow him on Instagram. Follow him on Instagram. Laredo Kid Pro.
What profiles does he have on Facebook? How many profiles?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah, because I get friend requests like at least once a week.
Laredo
from,
Gareen,
like,
Laredo
Kid, Kid something.
Garlo. Yeah. Garlo is dead.
And then, because I'm the king of Google, I did find one
this
profile.
Fucking king of Google thing. Enough, dude.
I did find one of his profiles where he's unmasked, and every picture has him unmasked with a cowboy hat on. That was pretty funny. Well, I just got to say, if we're wrapping this up, you've probably been there the longest time.
Here we go with the emotion.
You got to finish strong. You got to finish strong.
You've been almost a backbone of the company in all your different forms.
Almost, yeah, almost.
Because you've had, your in and outs.
Almost.
I just want to say thank you for your service.
You're military.
You're a veteran. Veterans Day is coming up. You're a veteran of AIW.
Thank you for that stable we made you do with Dave the Pepper Dawson.
Oh yeah, Flexor Industries.
That was a hell of a
stable. Let's get Flexor back in the mix. I miss.
He still owns the company.
He won't take their dates. He's our owner of the company.
He don't need to take dates. He owns the company, dude. He makes his own dates.
Well, he won't even get.
You're fucking killing kayfabe, dude. That's the new name of the podcast. Killing kayfabe.
Weird.
I'm falling asleep, man. Come on, get your emotions out. Let's get some tears going.
I just want to say thank you. It's been great. Let's keep doing it. Lucha, can't wait for the next thing. What is the next thing you're moving to?
No, I think this is it.
You think you're stuck on Lucha?
I think I'm stuck on Lucha. Yeah, assuming that I recover from these injuries.
You'll be okay.
The dude is literally straight out of surgery at this fucking shitty ass fucking diner. Bad fucking
soup was okay. It was good soup.
I'm giving it a bad Yelp review. All right. Well, DJZ, I'm not going to get all emotional with you because Biggins will start crying.
Yeah, I might. It's Chicago.
Well, let me get emotional with you guys. I want to.
Oh yeah, here we go.
I want to cut a babyface promo on you guys real quick. Yeah, I've been with AIW since I was like literally 18 years old. I consider AIW like a home for sure.
Almost a home.
Huh?
Almost a home. Just like you're almost a backbone.
No, I do consider it like a home because I've been wrestling with AIW just as long as IWC, which many people would consider my original like home because that's where I trained.
3 owners ago.
Yeah, 3 owners ago. But I'm really proud of you guys, honestly. Like if you think about those shows from when I first started, because I've seen you guys grow. There were times
you were on some really shitty.
No, I'm saying
shows.
there were some times where like I thought you guys didn't know what the fuck you were doing.
We didn't.
Yeah,
we did it, dude.
and some of those shows I was
this
like,
was about
man.
a month ago, right?
Yeah, there was a string of shows where I was like, man, like I don't know what's going on here, and then all of a sudden you guys turned this corner.
Jaylit through Double Dare, right?
But
I still like honestly, I feel like we don't know. Like it's such a dumb cliche thing to say, but like you never stop learning in wrestling. And, like,
oh yeah,
at those times, like there was times where we thought we knew what we were doing, and then we had like the wake up call, and we're like, no, we don't fucking know anything we're doing at all.
If you would have told me in 2007 when we were doing all those shitty little bar shows, if you would have told me in 2007 that AIW was going to go on to be like one of the biggest independent promotions in America, one of the highest selling on Smart Mark Video, like I wouldn't have believed it in 2007.
You wouldn't have believed it.
And be like an indie that people like really strive to work for, and like I'm proud of you guys for real.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, you guys.
It's been a long road.
You guys have stuck it out, like gone through the trials and tribulations, and you're still here today. And I'm glad that I can still be a part of the shows.
Somehow
today.
we're still in business, even though Kalisto fucking ripped us.
Hey,
off
we
for
just keep
40
getting
bucks.
better. You guys keep getting better with shows. I'm getting better with wrestling when I'm not
We've
injured.
been in this forever, and you've been in this forever.
Yeah,
It keeps getting better and better.
I know. I don't want it to end.
It feels like it just doesn't feel like that long though. You
I know. Like I can remember you guys being at my mom's house in 2007, like it was a week ago or something.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up because I have to literally be at the airport in 25 minutes, and I still have to go back to the hotel.
Chicago.
I'm working here, bro. I'm working here.
What's your social media?
Where you at on the internet, DJZ?
Well, I'll just say Instagram because I don't think anybody really cares about Twitter anymore. Follow me on
Whoa.
Instagram. I don't know. I think Twitter's passe now. Instagram at Dat DJ though, DATDJTHO. I post all kinds of crazy videos. So follow me.
What's your action in the Vine game these days?
Nah, I don't subscribe to all that. No more social medias for me. No Snapchats, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. That's all you need. 3 is enough to handle. So fuck Snapchat, basically.
What's your upcoming events?
None. I'm injured for God knows how long.
Upcoming events. Just want to thank you for everything, and can't wait for you to get it back, brother.
Thanks.
Oh, he stole your line, dude. He could do it.
Thanks.
No, you're not allowed to do it, dude. Fucking Kalisto would do that shit.